Hello! My name's Jack, and today we are still trying to play Better Fantasy Overture. You can see I managed to make it back to my base. There was another waystone in that village, so I managed to get all the way back with some mishaps and place it here in our base. What happens when I came back, I realised we didn't have enough storage space for all the stuff, so I started tidying this up. So you can see I added a little entranceway, so I'm not going through that stupid little door anymore. And I started creating this little chest wall to start looking at the simple storage mod. But what I found is the main part that you need, the inventory connector, needs a comparator which needs some nether quartz, which I don't have. So we are going to go check out the nether today. We got some obsidian from that village as well, so we should have enough to build a portal. Let's do it. So I'm going to build it down here so that we don't hear the noise of the portal in the base, which can be quite annoying. So let me just open this out a little bit more. Okay, a little bit cramped, but it'll do the job. There is the better nether mod apparently in this, so I have no idea what that means. If it's anything like the overworld, then it's probably going to be pretty dangerous. You can see I've walled this off and put a door on just in case things can follow through. But yeah, let's light this and see what's in here. Wish me luck. Visit the better nether. Here we are. This is already terrifying. What I might do is try and protect this first before we look at anything. Okay. So whenever I come through here, I put a door here and we can be protected. That is a very loud portal. Okay, so we are here. The objective is just to get some nether quartz, basically. Anything after that is a bonus, but I thought we'd just have a look, see what it's like. What is this? Aluminium. Not what I'm here for. That sounds disgusting. This looks like a big bone. I guess these guys are friendly. Hydrogen jellyfish. Okay, so I should probably mark a portal as well on the map, so we know where we are going. I'm going to cover that up because no doubt I will fall into it. Okay, so I will create a waypoint here, portal, so we can always find our way back. I can see from the map we are between two biomes. Some nether biome here. I don't see anything that resembles a fortress. Yeah, that is just instant death down there. Can I be careful? There does seem to be quite a lot of little pools of lava. That would be a very good way to end my life. Okay, some giant bugs, as you expect in the nether. Yeah, pretty cool though. I don't know, I'm assuming this is like a different biome to normal, but there's quartz up there, but I'd rather get something that's closer. Doesn't seem too dangerous so far, other than the lava everywhere. Ooh, get some quartz down there. Let's see what's over this side. Okay, so there's some glowstone there as well, we could grab that. The percussion is maybe a recurring theme, I think. Okay, so I got some glowstone. Lava down there. Cool. So yeah, the nether. I'm assuming there's like bosses and things, extra bosses in the nether. Obviously we haven't really looked at what the bosses are. I can show you very quickly. I think if we go here, yeah. You can see that there is quite a lot of bosses here. This also allows you to look at them, so like, we don't really want to spoil the main bosses, do we? So there's some that we know about, like the dragon. So if you click on the dragon, it shows you, you can see where it drops. It drops a dragon skull, and it shows you like where it spawns, which is pretty cool. Not defeated, and it'll track you whether you've defeated it or not, which is really cool. I like that. Yeah, so like some of these end bosses, we can get them checked off eventually once we start getting to the bossing. But for now, oh no. Okay, so there's a gas somewhere. I don't see it on the map. That's there, right above my portal. Okay, I just want to get some nether quartz and get the fuck out of here. You don't like me taking that? Well, that's a bit rude. Solium dust. Soapstone. So there's one other reason I'm here, and that is to... Solium. As I was looking at the mystical agriculture as well, and we need solium seeds, which need solium dust, so there we go, another box ticked. Got some solium dust already. I am very worried with this cast. It'd also be good to get some soul sand if possible. There's like a purple region up there. Oh, I completely forgot I'm not been using the main viner. Okay, maybe I should have been wearing something gold, but I seem to be doing okay. 17. Maybe we cut our losses and take what we have. Oh, the music's cool. I think a lot of this stuff on the map is above me, maybe? Or, I don't know. I thought all these guys would have been aggressive. Ah, I'm over the other side of where my portal is. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. This is real bad. Oh, God. Get out! Get the fuck out! Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. That's a lot of dudes. They are really not happy, are they? With me taking nether quartz. Can you get me here? No. I've got one more. Yep. Not the lava. Not the lava. Okay, I might just make a run for the portal. Let's go! Okay, note to self. Nether quartz makes piglins unhappy. Okay, that was semi-successful though. We did manage to get another quartz. We got some solium dust, so we can get started on those mods. Maybe we'll go back to the nether. I want to check out the quest log to see why we need to go to the nether. Obviously netherite's a big one, but we need to get some diamonds first. So that's another thing that I've realised, is that to make anything diamond, you need these termite shards, which you can only get from killing something in a cave, or if you dig a diamond, it spawns something you need to kill. So I am going to need to go cave diving, because I don't think there's any other way of replicating that. So I think we go cave diving, we try and get some of those diamond guys. Yeah, the other thing we need to get from the nether is we need to capture a blaze. So that is something we need, how to progress with the create mod, we need to capture a blaze, so that's something else we need to go to the nether for. here's the nether task, so we can have a quick look and see what it's expecting us to do here. So, get some gold. Oh no. Get some sinicinite. What's that used for? Oh, you can make gear with it. Okay. So sinicinite ore, so we need to do some mining in the nether. That's fine. Find the abandoned nether city. Find ruby. And then you can get ruby. Okay, so abandoned nether cities, you can get ruby gear. Ruby gear is 7, 1.4, 20% knockback. So how does that compare to diamond? 7, 1.4. Diamond is shit, so is there any point in going and trying to get diamond termites or whatever? Maybe I just go try and get ruby. We need to find another city. We saw those piglins fucking destroyed me, so maybe we try and get... So what's this then? +6, +1. Because that still seems better than diamond, so... I don't know, maybe we try and get some of this gear then from the nether instead. We'll just do a bit of mining session. Try and find a fortress as well in this. Find a catacomb. Someone is there and you have to do something. Locate a catacomb. Rescue a pigling prisoner. Saving private swine. Ah, cool. Okay, that sounds fun. So we'd go rescue a piglin from the catacomb. So here's the netherite. So nether ingot. What? Simple. Get netherite ingots and craft these. So netherite, iron, gold, emerald, and diamond. Okay, so you don't need those thermite things. So I'm thinking we skip that. Diamond and netherite emerald. Okay, so like netherite, we can grow it. Netherite scraps. Apparently, we can just go straight to netherite without getting those stupid termite things. I don't know. It's all very confusing. Does it tell me here? So you need to make netherite armor, netherite iron first. Ah, netherite chestplate with an iron and a smithing template. So to make the netherite, a diamond chestplate with a netherite ingot. So we do need a diamond chestplate, which means we do need termite shards, unfortunately. Okay, so we need to get some diamond to make the diamond. Sorry, then you can make the netherite with a diamond and an ingot and then a smithing template. Smithing template you get from... who knows? Okay, the reason we went to the nether was so that we can do some simple storage. So let's do that. So we need a inventor connector, which needs redstone, which needs redstone, stone. Okay, so we need this, which needs... we did get one ender pearl from killing a zombie that was carrying an ender pearl, and we do need one of those, which is very useful. So we need diamond, chest, and comparer. And there we have it, the inventory connector. So we'll throw that somewhere. I think the way this works is you connect all the chests to this using these pipes, and then you have the storage terminal. So if we put that there, and then we make some of these, which is just all wood. Okay, so a bunch of cables. So I think if I go, whoop, oh, inventory cable connector. Let's have a look at the quests. So simple storage, we made this. Okay, we need to make the terminal, so let's just make the terminal next. So glowstone, which we did get some, which was very lucky that we got that as well. And we can make our storage terminal. So we'll throw that here. Obviously nothing connected yet. So connect inventories with inventory cable and an inventory cable connector. So we need some of those. Inventory cable connector. Oh my god, you need a pearl for each one. Okay, diamond's fine, but you need an ender pearl for each connector. I thought you could make... yeah, do you not make the trim? Does that not work? Connects inventories with the inventory connector. Inventory trim. So if I do this, Wanna not get access to this? Yeah. Okay, so that does work. What I'm going to do is we'll grab this guy and we will make, okay, I'll make some more of those. We'll make the crafting. So I need 4 crafting benches, 4 diamonds. Okay, so now I can make a crafting. Which means we should be able to craft now with everything that's in these chests, which is one that's empty right now. So I'm going to need to get rid of that, I think. We'll put one here. Sure. Okay, so if I do this, it should connect those guys as well. Yeah, okay. Okay, let me build a load of the trims. Okay, that should be them all connected, I believe. So if we put the gold sword in here, should be able to say gold sword. There we are. Cool. And we have the crafting terminal. So that is that done. That is what we wanted to achieve with simple storage for now. We maybe want to make a wireless terminal. That could be useful. I'm assuming it's probably going to need another ender pearl. Yeah. So we don't have another ender pearl. So that'll just need to be for another day. But we can throw... I don't know why I'm using the chests. I can literally just throw it in here. Okay, so we can check how many slots we have free. 452 out of 648. So there we go. Yeah, so if I put that there, it means that I can, if I do make a backpack, I can come and place it here, and everything should get sucked out of this. There we go. So we're going to try and make a backpack. So all we need is some leather, some string, and a chest. Okay, there we go. A backpack. So right click this, we can right click put it on the floor to access it. I think we can put it on our back. There you go. B opens our backpack. Okay, it's working with that. Some things it just doesn't want to pull out for some reason. You can see that I should be able to place it down and have it pull everything out. We probably want to start getting these upgrades at some point, but for now, I'm just going to use it for some extra storage. Throw that in our back. So we might get started with mystical agriculture, so we can start having our little automated farm grab some of this stuff, which might be useful. So first thing we need to do is make prosperity seeds and solium seeds. So if you're not aware of what mystical agriculture does, essentially all you do is start with the very base seeds, you grow them, you can then make the next upgrade to the next tier, and essentially that's it. You build up a tier. When you farm it, it gives you essence of that thing. So for example, if I was to make a Inferium seed, which you make from here, once that grows, it'll give me Inferium, and it'll be repeatable. That's basically how it works. Okay, so what we need to make is some prosperity seeds. Complete. And that gives me an altar and a pedestal, which automatically completes the quest. And we can get some Inferium. So to grow it, I guess we need this Inferium farmland. Then we can start growing things. What I want to probably grow, I'm not sure yet. So we make some of this Inferium farmland. So Inferium farmland works just like regular farmland with some additional benefits for resource crops, so for mystical agricultural seeds. Resource crops planted on essence farmland will have a 10% chance to drop an additional seed if they are planted on the corresponding tier of farmland. Then it will have a 20% chance. Inferium crops planted on the essence farm will have an increased Inferium essence output. Each tier of farmland adds plus 50% to the base drop. So basically, we'll drop more seeds and I'll give you more output. Probably explain what this is. So it tells you in here. So seeds are crafted using the infusion altar. So you need an infusion altar to create the seeds. So the altar and the pedestals. What was that noise? Hello? Oh, Jesus. Get out of my house. That thing scared the living jahibas out of me. No idea where it came from, but that happened. Okay, where were we? So items are placed in the altar by right-clicking with items in your hand. Note you may place the pedestal items in any order you wish. Once you have all the items placed, you can start crafting a recipe. To activate the altar, you can either give it a redstone signal or right-click it with a wand. Let's make a wand first. We have our wand. Okay, so we need to make some farmland, but to make the seeds, So I guess the inferium seeds you can craft, but you can see that when you try and make more particular seeds like ruby seeds, you see they need imperium essence, which is essentially a higher tier, and you need some rubies as well. So you can't just create stuff out of nowhere, you need to have the thing initially. So if we go mine some rubies from the nether, we can then create ruby seeds and then grow as many as we want. When that grows, it creates ruby essence, which you can use to create rubies. So basically, infinite materials. First of all, grow it on some farmland. So you can see it just does different tiers. So we'll start with the inferium one. We will create a bunch of it, but we're going to need a lot. So a bunch of this. Okay, so I can only make 4 currently, because that's us run out of inferium. What we'll do is I'll go plant these guys. We'll just do these 4 for now. Yeah, and we'll see if we end up with some inferium. Meanwhile, I'm going to make some more harvesters and we'll extend this all the way across. The idea is that this should be passively giving me stuff, so that is the plan. Okay, I think I'll leave this for now, so this will gradually just get bigger and bigger. Okay, whilst we're waiting some of those to grow, and now that we've got the storage and all that set up, I think the next step is I want to get some upgrades to armor and weapons and stuff. So the clear upgrade path is to get some diamonds, which means I need to go get some termite shards, which means I need to go to the caves. To try and make this a little bit easier if I'm fighting things, so you can see that the sword has a 3 entity reach. So it means that when I'll tower up 2 blocks, you probably saw me in some other clips, you're getting hit. And if you go up to 3 blocks, you can't reach anyone. So to try and solve that, what I've done is I've made an iron pike. Okay, so the iron pike has a 6 entity reach. It's got more attack damage, but it's slower. So the idea of this is that hopefully, if I get overrun with mobs, zombies, etc., I should be able to, hopefully, tower up. And you can see that it's got quite a far reach, so we should be able to take them out without getting too close. But then when it comes to skeletons, we use the shield and sword. I think that's going to be the plan. So let's get down into a cave and see if we can get some diamond termites. Yeah, so you can already hear this place is infested. So let's see where the distance this is. Oh, the reach is so good. Oh, that's so much better. We're fighting. Yeah, okay. We did it. Okay. Let's try our EA out. So if I... Oh god. Tower up. Heal up. This guy's taking no damage. Oh god, there's stuff absolutely everywhere. Oh Jesus! Fucking witch. Yeah, I mean the caves are impossible, man. We gotta kill the switch. It's just constant fighting. Like, what am I supposed to do? How are you supposed to get diamonds in this modpack? Like, it's just ridiculous, man. Maybe strip mining is the way to go, because you can't mine anything. It's just, look at that. That's a fucking horde. I'm just going to waste time fighting stuff, so I'm going to try some strip mining, and which is going to be very boring, so I will skip ahead and let you see how the strip mining goes and whether we end up back in the caves. Back in a bit. all that fighting and the loot that I got was I got 1 spirit, 3 fume, 2 string, and a bunch of skeleton flesh, so fighting was just not worth it at all. Okay, I've only did a little bit of mining and I'm already bored, so I've got an idea of how we can maybe make this quicker. Okay, so what we're going to make is a little cart that allows us to mine it quicker. So I'm going to make this cart assembler, which is fairly simple. Okay, go out here and I'll show you what this cart assembler does. So you put rail down, cart assembler. Essentially, you can create a contraption from a minecart. So if I do this and this, yeah, so you can see, I'll get rid of this one because I didn't glue it together, but you can see we make a cart and we can put some drills on here. That's the plan. So let me build something and I'll get back to you. So that brings it back. But what you can also do is, so once that's away, I can pick it up and we can put it wherever we want. Okay, so if you make it a minecart with a furnace, it should feed itself coal and it should go automatically. Okay, we can complete that quest, get some XP. But the key to all this is this thing, a deployer. So we want to make one of these. And then we want to make this, which you can do with sandpaper. So the way this works is you put it in your left hand, and you put that in your main hand, and there we go. We have a polished quartz. Okay, so we can make that. And the other thing we need to make is one of these brass hands, which needs some brass. Usually, you would ordinarily need to put it in a blaze burner. I thought we'd need to capture a blaze in order to make brass. But in this mod pack, all the ore's brass, which can be made by smelting brass dust, which you can make from copper and zinc dust, which you can use a hammer, so we can make an iron hammer. It's quite expensive, but we do have quite a bit of iron now, so I don't mind 2 of those, and then we get an iron hammer. It's fine. Let's make the iron hammer. So if we put that there, some zinc dust, copper dust, we can make some brass. And then I think we just smelt this. Yep. Okay, to make the deployer. Okay, so now we can make the hand. Then we can make the deployer. So why this is important, we go back here. Aha! I think it worked. Yeah, okay, so it is working. Kind of. Got a little bit broken, but I think it's doing what I expected it to do. Okay, so if we fill that with rails, it should... If we can get it going with some coal, I think it should just start placing the rails. So now you can see where I'm going with this. We have some drills on the front, we drill through, we place, and then I think what we need at the back here is we need a way of picking the rails back up. I did that, and then if I'll push, yeah, and it puts it back. Nice. So that was like 1 rail, and it got me that far. Nice. Okay, so this is going to work. Okay, we should be ready. So it drills, the stuff goes into the chests, cobblestone currently gets spat out here, the rails get picked up. I think we're ready. Let's do this. You can see it did dump out the stuff, which is good. And can we pick it up? Don't do anything crazy. Okay, I got it. I didn't write the base yet. That's good. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's go give this bad boy... Let's go give him a little spin. So it should be on a controller rail. Everything should be attached. It should be able to drill. It should be able to place. So I put a couple of rails in, a couple of torches, some coal, and we say go. Success! What the fuck? Why didn't it work? No, stop. Fuck's sake. Okay, let's try again. There we go. We're back. So I need a way of being able to... So let's just get rid of this for now. That means I can pick it up. And then we can now give it a little push instead. Yeah, it's stopping for some reason. Okay, it's stopping for some reason, and I don't know why. Okay. I've made the drill, I've made the seat, and I've made a couple extra drills. I'm worried that my glue is about to run out, and that was a pain to make. So what I'm thinking, if I put the seat here, yeah, I can sit here. I just realised, what if we hit a hole? Will it just fall? Do we need something to place blocks for it to then... Ah, shit. I think we need another deployer here that deploys, and then we need a drill here. Okay, deployer. So this is going to deploy blocks for us to then deploy rails onto, so that if we do hit a hole, it's not going to just drive off the edge. So, do we want it directly? I guess so. Okay, I think that makes sense. Let's just drill more stuff. Another glue. Get this glued together, and I think hopefully there shouldn't be any more. I think we should be good to go after this. Yes, the contraption down, and it should go. I should be able to set it. Okay, and it stopped. Why did it stop? Okay, try attempt number 569. We'll turn that off, put it down. Okay, so it instantly fell. God damn it! So it's not placing the blocks. Okay. Let's go. Is it working? Woohoo! Is the torches not working? Oh shit, it's supposed to be trapped. Uh-oh. This is what I was afraid of. Whoo! Okay, I think that was a success though. I think there is one little change I need to make. I need to change one of the drills so that we place torches properly. Okay, so we're down at our mine. I've placed down the contraption. Basically, you just need to dig a 3x3, and then buy them at 12 or something, and then place it on the track. Load it with coal and stuff, and then hopefully it should go. I'll grab this. I will jump in. Grab this out, and off we go. So, the whole point in this is to try and find diamonds. But yeah, this is working. So, it saves me from having to mine it myself, and it's a lot quicker, and it's covering a lot more area. So, yeah. I'll hopefully join you soon again with some diamonds. Okay, got iron pick, so let's see if we get any termites spawn for these. Nope. Okay, I guess these guys are rare. But yeah, we have now the means to hopefully search for them quicker.